talk about business process improvement, I have to know where to start. So business process improvement cycles are big and have many techniques, and I don't want to overwhelm you in the very first minutes. When you are recommended a book that considers that you have gotten the fundamentals elsewhere, you may have difficulties in understanding complex concepts. What I've realized is that we do need to clarify basic definitions early on. So I couldn't start with anything else other than what is a business process. There are many definitions out there, and here is a summary for you to help you identify a process when you see one. A process happens when actors do activities and collaborate to produce a relevant result. So let's break it down. Actors. Actors can be people, can be machines, can be information systems, like the apps you use in your cell phone. So all this, they are doing or executing or performing some tasks, some things that have to be done, and they collaborate with each other. So it could be people with people, people operating machines, or some machines triggering systems, or people interacting with information systems, and any combination. So the key here is to show you that what one does serves the other. This is a chain of links to show that it's all interconnected. So they do all this to get to a result that is significant to them. So now let's go from concepts to some examples. If I were to illustrate business process to you using manufacturing, human resources, procurement, invoicing, you would have to know what they are, or you would have to have worked with them before to understand them. So let's look at examples differently. I will give you some situations and you just picture them for a moment. So when you are getting out of your home to go to work or to school, when you are setting up your new holiday trip, when you are organizing a party with your friends at your home, when you go to a restaurant, the cook does one process, the waiter follows another one, and when you practice your favorite sport, when you put your kids to bed. I've once read that kids need predictability to feel comfortable. They want their parents to do the same set of tasks in the same order, so they know what will come next. But for new parents, when they buy books and go to workshops, no one tells them, but what kids need is a process. So you might think that these are simple processes that I can do at home with just basic steps. So let me link to a more complex business process. And there is one example that we all must follow once we become independent, which is do the groceries. Again, it's simple, you get organized at home and you go to the supermarket. But for all this to work smoothly, supermarkets must demand suppliers to deliver the products on a timely manner. So you get what you want when you want it. So this is an important link between the things you have to do with a complex supply chain business process that impacts your everyday life.
this to happen, for people to go from work to home, from home to school, many processes have to work smoothly. Time management, machine maintenance, and staff allocation. And if one of them don't work correctly, there are major impact and huge implications, not only for me as an individual, but for an entire population in a town.
It's hard to see what we do every day as process. The other day, I asked a friend who works in the construction industry, do you follow some processes in your work? He said no. But do you follow some rules? Yes. He went on to explain that they must follow strict regulations and they follow predefined stages. So you see, not everybody uses the name process and they call it different names. They call it instructions, guidelines, stages, phases, flows, procedures, checklists, routine, recipes, you name it. They give them different names. So some people don't use the name processes, saying that they want to keep on being creative and they run away from bureaucracy. But far from that, processes are there to help you share knowledge, be transparent, and be predictable. So my favorite process at the moment is creating content for you. What is your favorite process? Share down in the comments below and I'll see you next week. You know when you recommended a book that assumes that you have gotten the fundamentals elsewhere and you have difficulties in understanding.
Qu'est-ce qu'on va faire?
Surprise. Viens, Gabi.
Avec mon doudou. Mon doudou,
E a porta?
c'est... Ah, c'est... Ah, oui.
É, Gabi, é, merci.